Come gather close, come feel the flame. Lesley George, remember the name. Island soul with a fearless spark. Truth speaks here and it leaves its mark. No dimming down, no playing small. Stepping strong and stand up tall. You walking bold, you move with grace. Mosaic Sparks, come take your place. This is where brilliance learns to speak.
Every episode of this series has been leading to this exact moment. This is the moment that you stop waiting to become who you were always already meant to be. So stay right there, because everything that we have built across these 5 episodes have been pointing straight at you. So welcome back, Sparklers. Welcome to Mosaic Sparks with me, Lesley George. And this episode is sponsored by Mosaic Publishing. And so this right here is the one that I've been building towards since the very first word of this series, this episode 6. This is the finale. So I need you to find somewhere quiet. Put both feet flat on the floor. Take one slow breath. And I need you to receive every single thing that's about to come. Because this episode is not just about a Disney character. This episode is entirely, completely, and unapologetically about you. So, over the last 5 episodes, we've walked alongside 5 extraordinary women. We sat in the unshakable conviction of Okoye and learned to protect what we stand for no matter the cost. We stepped into Suri's lab and learned to innovate without waiting for permission. That was never coming. We followed Nakia into the field and learned that leading from love is not weakness. It is the most powerful thing we carry. We stood by Queen Mother and learned that you can carry the crown through your deepest grief and still come out leading. And the last episode, we walked with Maribel through a family full of visible gifts and learned that not fitting the mold is not a flaw, it's a calling. So we had 5 women, 5 stories, and 5 lessons. And not one of them was fictional to me, because every single one of these women was a mirror, a reflection of someone I know personally, someone in the community, someone who's been listening to this series 1 episode at a time, taking diligent notes, and slowly beginning to recognize herself. Someone who looks a lot like you. So here's what I need you to see with complete clarity before the end of this series. Every single woman we talked about was exactly what her world needed at exactly the right moment in time. Not a perfect version of herself, or a fully healed, fully equipped, or fully confident version with everything figured out. The version that existed in that moment, there were broken places, there were unanswered questions and all, was the version that changed everything. Okoye held the line when the kingdom was crumbling around her. Sparkers, are you holding the line somewhere right now? Is that in your family? In your business? In your community? What about at church? Are you the woman who keeps showing up even when everything around you is shifting and uncertain and nothing feels stable? That's not a burden you got handed by accident. It's an assignment. It's a calling. And that is the Okoye in you. Suri built what nobody else could imagine. And she did it without asking anyone for permission. I'm going to ask you, is there something you've been building? Maybe doing it quietly, slowly, sometimes maybe alone in the early hours of the morning that the world has not seen yet, I'm going to encourage you to keep building it. Because Wakanda needed Suri's mind and your world needs yours. So don't stop. That is the Suri in you. Nakia, refuse to look away from the pain of people who needed her. Is there a cause, a community, a person in your life that pulls at your heart so persistently and consistently that you simply can't ignore it no matter how hard you try? That pull is not a distraction from your purpose. That is the Nakia in you. Queen Mother led through her deepest and most devastating grief, and she came out the other side still standing, still leading, and still the queen. If you're in a season of loss right now, maybe loss of a dream, a relationship, someone you loved, or even the version of yourself you thought will always be there, I need you to hear this with everything. I have the crown. The crown still fits you. You are still the leader. Your story is absolutely not over. Your most powerful chapters have not been written yet. And that is the Queen Mother in you. And then we have Maribel. Precious, overlooked, completely and utterly essential Maribel, who showed up as exactly herself in a room, but didn't fully understand her value. But she saved everything. If you've been walking through this world feeling like you don't have enough, you are not enough, you don't have enough experience, not enough following, or even credentials, not enough of whatever it is that you think you need to have before you start. I'm telling you right here, as your fellow spark, and I'm telling you with every single thing that I have, you are the gift. Your presence is the miracle. And your story is the message that someone has been waiting for their entire life to hear. Your voice is the one that will set someone free. That is the Maribel in you. Now, I want to say the thing that I've been saving for this very moment. You didn't find this podcast by accident. You didn't stumble upon this series by coincidence. You listened to all 6 full episodes. 6 times you press play. 6 times you chose to show up for yourself because something deep and real and true inside of you already knows that this is the time. Time to what? Stop waiting. Time to stop shrinking to fit spaces that were never designed to hold all of who you are. Time to stop asking for permission to take up space that you were always meant to occupy. And one of the biggest things is time to stop negotiating with your greatness. The women of Wakanda and beyond didn't become legendary by being perfect or by having it all figured out before they stepped forward. They became legendary by being present, fully, courageously, unapologetically present in the exact moment that they were given, with the exact gifts that they already carried. That is the only thing being asked of you. Show up fully in this moment with what you already have. Because what you already have has always been enough. You've always been enough. And it is time right now, today, in this moment, whenever you listen to this, to lead like you know it. Sparklers, this is your time to lead unapologetically. So, as we get ready to wrap up this mini series, and this is the last episode, episode 6, I want you to write a letter today, not someday. You know, we believe in fast action, right? So in the moment. So if you need to open the app on your phone or something, write that letter. Write a letter to the version of yourself who was too afraid to lead. Tell her what you know now that she needed to hear then. Tell her about Okoye's conviction and Suri's boldness and Nakia's love and Queen Mother's resilience and Maribel's gifts. And then close the letter by telling her what is waiting for her on the other side of fear. Sign it with your full name because you are the 6th woman in this series. You've always been. So choose one lesson from the entire series, just one, and commit to leading from that one principle for the next 30 days. Don't start if next Monday, it depends on when you're listening to this, and don't say, I'm going to start on the first of the month. Go ahead and take that action as you are inspired. So commit to leading from that one principle for the next 30 days with your full intention and full consistency. Not 10, just one. Write it down. Stay committed to one. Now the key is tell someone who will hold you to it. One value practiced consistently on purpose will change the entire trajectory of your life. So I'm going to leave you with a bragfamation as we get ready to close out. I am the miracle my family, my community and generation has been waiting for. Every part of me, my story, my voice, my gifts, and my scars is exactly what this world needs. I lead unapologetically. I live full out in color. I am enough, and I've always been, and I always will be. So, Sparklers, once again, thank you for joining me on this mini series. As we get ready to wrap up, don't you dare leave this series the same woman who pressed play on episode 1. You are worth more than you've been settling for, and now you know it. So go act like it. And once again, thank you for sharing this space with me, Lesley George, as we get ready to wrap up on this podcast for this series on Mosaic Sparks. Don't forget to leave us a review. Share this with a friend, family, coworker, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Bye for now.
Da, 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 da.